Hello everyone, welcome back to Slipways. We blew up our first planet recently, and we have a lab. We're about to put together another, but I wanted to do some scanning down here to see if that changes my plans at all before I commit to that. An ice ball, I'm happy to blow that up. Primordial, that's kind of nice, isn't it? A little, maybe? Maybe not so important. It could, it could use this biomass to produce food, but I don't need food, and I have plenty of uses for the biomass. Scan this as well. Ocean and a forge world. Well, this ocean, I can't quite reach the mineral planet, huh? Okay. A forge world. What do I do with a forge world? Send more bots here to get more, yeah, of course. Okay, but let's build the lab first. Ah, there is this primordial world. I need more green goop. Biomass. But if I'm putting my lab in here, I can't connect like this. I have a slip relay, so I could go around. Like I'm sort of planning this though, right? Which means there's no way to connect up in between, except with hyperdrive, which we clearly don't have. So I think that's fine. I'm just not going to get to connect this up. I'll have another kind of okay lab. And importantly, I'll get more work on robots, which these guys will appreciate. Is there more water in here somewhere? These guys want water. Oh, this is water, right. So when I do that, they get more robots, right? No, they don't. They need more consumers for their robots. Well, we could send it to a lab, right? That makes them happy? It does, okay. Order on this is important, isn't it? I keep forgetting how to do this. I need to send this here. No. How was I supposed to get these guys more biomass? I thought that was the thing I was doing. No, I'm getting them more people. Right. So they'll send more biomass. And now I can settle this. Now we've picked up brain-machine interface to turn money into more money. You are the obvious candidate. Oh, it has to be successful. I didn't realize. Okay. Well, that's fine. We can give them goods at some point, I assume. I haven't deeply studied it, but I assume I could do that. There we go. So how about you? I mean, you're producing, yeah, just 5. Ugh. But we can brain machine interface over here. And how much? It gives us 3 extra money per year. It's fine. Did they always have those idle people? I guess they must have. I can connect this up to make more minerals if I want. I don't really need that. This is, oh right, this is an ocean planet. It'd be nice to get access to those ruins. I don't see any good ways to build a robot lab. Let's scan over here. Ugh. Nothing's very connected, huh? I've already scanned all the promising sites. Maybe, okay. Can I work over here finally? Did any of the new techs that I got help me with that? No. I could blow up this jungle. Does that help somehow? So I remember I wanted these things to see each other for some reason, but I think it was also included what's coming from the jungle. Blowing up this desert would let me connect the jungle or this ocean to the Forebear ruins, which would be nice. We kind of like the idea of this being... It's not an ocean, it's a Gaia world, excuse me. This sending water over here to make more minerals. This is a really nice, profitable little thing we can do. You would become successful immediately. I'm gonna do that. Just give me some money. Oh, you don't have food. I thought one of these was food somehow. There was like, we had the idea of food up here, I think. Or maybe coming from here? But we can't get people here. Except via a slip relay, which I don't see any particular reason to use right now. It's really desirable to make this a colony at some point. Can you make food? Sort of. Not easily. It's desirable just because there's this really nice loop here, and it's another use for these goods. Maybe I could put people here instead? Is that easier somehow? No. I don't have biomass or food. Arid planet? Maybe it'd be nice to ship some water, I guess. But I don't have a clear, like, next place to go. Like, what does this ocean need? Could make food, I guess. Maybe we could scan these guys. Okay. I mean, that's useful, right? Sure? I'm gonna turn on numbered months. I always forget. Like, September is the 9th month, but it takes me a while to come up with it. Where is it? Numbered months. It's written kind of small, but okay, 0.09. So that means we have just enough time to settle a world and then connect it up. And still get its income. I guess I'll do it. Oops, bumped the screen there, sorry. Which is connected to the mic, which is why I assume you heard that. This ocean planet could make water, which is okay. But it's cutting you off from chips forever. I want to like do something about my tasks, but I'm so bad at them. I feel like there's some place that it wouldn't be too hard to connect up an import hub. I think it was here, right? Yeah, as soon as I do this, it's an import hub. So no rush on that, but I can do it whenever I want. What I really need is more bots. Which means chips here, I guess? Or here? Integrated manufacturing would give me bots here for free, I think. No. It needs somewhere to send the bots in order to want to produce another. It won't be successful until it has 2 export routes. These guys would. As soon as we research that tech, they would become successful and produce another bot. Don't really see how useful that would be, though. I'm building like too wide. I need to somehow do more with what I have, and I don't really know what to do. It's going to be a while before I get to one of those tier 3 techs. Quite a long while. But hyperlanes would let me connect to here. So I don't need to make more goods for these guys, actually, as long as I'm willing to wait a little while. I'm just like lost. I never know what to do. We tried this idea, which seems nice, but there's no food. This could make food, But there's no way to give it robots or biomass, really. Which is sort of important to the whole plan. This could give it biomass as long as we found a place to put. Yeah. I guess we could consider, like, turning this into a forge world once we get that technology going. What do you want to do? You could get minerals from here. That would be kind of cool. Well, you know what? I have all this money, and I have this slip relay. I could just make my lab a little better. This isn't cutting off any lanes that I really want to use, and even if it were, I have the future of hyperdrive at some point, hopefully. So we're getting a bit more science, finally. I could have done this a while ago. It just didn't really occur to me to use a slip relay to add distance instead. It feels like it's better when it turns a corner, but of course it's better whenever it like gets you something to somewhere where you otherwise couldn't. Anything going on up here? Oh man, 2 forebear ruins, huh? It's sort of looking appealing to turn this into... a colonizable world, just so I can connect these both up. I don't know. Is there still nothing really to do over here? We do have a slip relay, I guess. There was some idea that involved not these planets being in each other's way somehow. Right, like if this desert could be blown up. We talked about that already. You could make food. You could use the food and some chips, except I don't have any way to get you chips. And you could produce some kind of cool stuff, I guess. But it's just so expensive to keep expanding. What I should do, somehow, is like build more science. What do I have a lot of? What could I get a lot of? That's what I should be looking at. Not any of that nonsense over there to produce more money. I've got money under control, finally. I need robots. I need to make a robot lab. That'll make me happy, and it'll make the Sylphid happy. Where could I do that? Where there are forge worlds, of course. Here's one. Ta-da! We found one! Amazing. Not so great. I mean, like, minerals here isn't really necessary, I think. We can already get minerals for this place from here. And then after that, what is it that they want? More chips. Which we would get from here with integrated manufacturing is what it's called? Yeah. It's obviously a ways away still. Do I have more people that I could dump into one of my labs somewhere? I don't think I do. Not without using another slip relay, which I'd rather not. Actually, even if I were willing to. Yeah, as soon as we get integrated manufacturing, we're going to have several more bots coming online, I think. What to do before then, I don't know. Could I build a lab up here? Would it be awful to do that? I can't really get it to connect to this Forge World and this one. There's a Forge World here. We're already producing robots there. Maybe that's what I should do. What if I had you produce bots out of, I assume, minerals? That's the only way you could do it. You'd love to send them there, but of course that does not make me very happy. We would need a way to get you minerals. I'm just gonna hope I can find something down here that'll do it. Ta-da! So you need food somehow. But then we could power this. Send more bots there. You would get food. You could get food from here, but only if I had biomass, which is not so easy to get. So let's study this. Here I am again, by the way, spreading out after saying I shouldn't do that, but I was like, where else can I put bots, man? Okay, here's your minerals. It's perfect. Well, no, I already have minerals. What I needed was food. Found it. And then a lab here could collect bots from these places and people from here. And then maybe some other stuff from this way eventually. I should build them in the order that they have the least bad. Actually, do I want this to... Maybe I want the minerals to be here, actually. Because then this is available to produce goods at some point if I want. What are the bots doing? Nothing much. But they're going up to the lab. I could make chips instead, but I want to make the Sylphid happy. And I'm sure there'll be uses for the bots, right? They could go here, something like that, right? Oh, they're already coming in, huh? So anyway, I have time to found like 2 more planets. And connect them up by the end of the year. I'm gonna have 1 unhappy anyway, so I might as well make the cheapest planets first, I think. $24. We didn't quite get there, right? 26 is what I'm waiting for. Mass lensing is fun. Just missed somehow, okay. Now everyone's, like, satisfied. And all we need is integrated manufacturing to satisfy this, I'm fairly sure. So let's build that lab. Actually, maybe I could delay some of this stuff. Build the lab sooner to make sure I actually get research from it this year. There. Maybe I could just turn this into more bots for more science and not worry about getting the goods here so soon. I do actually have time to do that this year. I think I'd prefer more science to making these guys successful. Science is great. Now we take integrated manufacturing, and that's any established world. Yeah, so you, for example, I can't afford it. Boy, where did all my money go? I guess I'm just not earning very much per year anymore. We do want to be a little careful about which planets we blow up, because we're thinking of maybe lensifying at some point in the future. Probably, in fact. But this one does not look like very useful to lensify. What would it ever do? Nothing. So you, please do the thing. You guys are happy now, and you gave me more science. Can't really do anything with it unless I wanted mineral seeding, which I don't. And there was another one over here. I'll have to blow up another planet to do it. But I think this desert planet is useless. I don't want to lens it, so... And where are you? Sending... Someone wanted chips around here, right? You? Yeah. Wait a minute. I already got their task. Why am I doing this? What I need is an import hub. And we said we could do that anytime, right? Okay, cool. Show me the new tasks, please. More import hubs, more bots, or more minerals. This is like the same choices I had last time, but harder. Alright. Well... I guess I'll take import hubs again. I love money. And I'll try minerals this time. You guys are so single-minded. I guess I could have done a little scanning before I decided on that, but I was going to do this anyway. Oh, wait a minute. I don't have people to... I need to make you successful. Now, there were a bunch of planets that needed chips, right? Oh, this was one. I maybe shouldn't have shipped this here yet. But I needed the bots for the Sylphid task, right? So, maybe it was a little hard to avoid. And there's another mineral planet here, right, that I can use to make more chips to go here at some point. So chips and food produce people. People go to the mineral planet. And you need food from somewhere. Nowhere obvious, really. I still want to do something up here. I mean, I think we're doing pretty well. Like, I feel bad. You always do when you're like playing an optimizing game because nothing's optimal. But we have we have a science rocket compared to a previous game, I feel like. And our money is doing okay. And our tasks are not horrible. And most of our planets are happy. None of them are doing great successfully, but you don't really have to do that until it's time for endgame scoring. Like, I don't think you get any bonus for them being successful now versus successful later, except that it limits, like, some other things. They produce more output, which is nice. But it's not like it's urgent for me to make, say, this guy successful. So we're waiting for 39 tech, which is 2 years from now, to get hyperdrive and then start doing cool stuff like this, which would give me an import hub, by the way. Or here to here, rather. Ah! Notably, by the way, if this guy ever becomes successful via getting water some miraculous way, he could send chips here, and this guy could become successful, and then we'd have a nice little cluster here of successful planets that we could turn prosperous, maybe. Like, now I feel like I have enough science down, and my worlds are all doing a pretty good job trading, that I think it actually is right to expand to some new area. What are the things left to study, by the way, if I wanted to do that? Water and chips, I think, right? I think there's only 5 resources you can study, and I've got the rest. Where could I produce a lot of either of those? Obviously, I could produce a lot of water here. Much of it is wanted on these planets. In fact, this is maybe just a good thing to do already. I had been so focused on this being a colony, because then I could make use of these goods. But maybe it's more useful to turn it into water, which makes everybody around here happier. I'm not sure exactly what I'm going to do with you to get you another export. I guess send it out to here. Yeah, that's fine. So this whole cluster could become prosperous if I just add some water. I'm not sure, like, what else to do. Like, where else am I getting water? Here, maybe? Not sure. I mean, like, there's a bunch of water around here to make into a lab, right? I just need bots. Don't I have... Isn't there a tech that... nanofabrication for 35? I could just find any planet over here and turn it into a forge world to make bots with, and then this would be a great water lab. Maybe that's the direction to go in. Hyperdrive is maybe not as much of a priority. Well, if I'm making a shitload of... Well, I'm not making a shitload of bots. I'm making a shitload of water. I was thinking maybe I made a mistake by choosing to increase minerals instead of increasing bots again. But it would be really nice to get more science, and this water is a good way to do so that doesn't, like, hurt my economy. It helps. Can't afford. I don't think I'm gonna need to lens through this, am I? What would I do? Ship food up here? Bots over here? I don't want to do any of that. There you go. Now I can found this and start the new year without having to pay for it this year. There's also an arid planet here who would welcome some water, I'm sure. That's another good reason to try for this. Yeah, let's just put down the lab right now. It's expensive, but... Could I do a bit better? Could I, like, connect it to that arid planet just in case it... There. In case this ever ends up producing people that I want to send over, right? Here we go. There we go. So we're getting a ton of science now. Very good. Up to 48, which is obviously more than we need for... Oh, I can't take this yet. I have to pick up another tech from here. I forgot about that. Probably mass lensing, right? Or maybe I want mineral seeding? It's substantially cheaper and would let me feed the forages that I'm planning to do something with. Also, I currently have a goal to make more minerals. And I have a way to turn minerals into chips as well. I could smash this and turn it into a chip world for more science. That's fine, I guess. And 34 is not quite enough for plasma for nanofabrication or hyperdrive, sadly. Who's giving me Slipstream Relay? Do you always get this at level 3? It's not anybody's tier 3 tech. Am I just... do you just always get it? I didn't end up taking mass lensing, by the way. That's an interesting choice that I didn't really realize I made. Ah, terraforming drones just became available now because I took mineral seeding. I see. We could make it cheap, faster rather. It's like if I... How long does it take? This takes 1 month, so I think that would make it free, and this also takes 1 month. So I think if we had terraforming drones, we could do both of those things for free, and they're things I would like to do. So that could be a nice pickup. We'll clearly have enough for it next year. And then the year after that, we can take nanofabrication. Okay, so I maybe should... I forgot I was going to be turning worlds into robot worlds, and I should be careful about which ones I blow up. Not because I'm going to lensify them, but because I might want to make them robot or mineral worlds. That reach? No. Because if we could make this into a colony if we could just get food from somewhere, like here, say. Wait a minute, this is an Arctic planet? I can make this even better. Not this year, but next. And then this is going to be the sickest Forge world on the planet, in the galaxy. Oh my god, I'm so broke. I'm earning no money. But all the science, man. Do any of these eventually give me money? This would be one of my Empire administration costs. So it'd save me a lot of money per year, actually. My total trade income, I mean, these, yeah, those would give me a lot of money if we hurry up to tier 4 techs. It's still going to be a little while, but not as long as it looks. So let me see what happens here. If I take this, and I say make this... Oh. Oh, it's only ice ball, desert, and lava planets. I missed this. It's not just any planet. Is that good? Could I roll back all the way to picking that? I think I could. I haven't done much scanning. I'd have to rebuild this lab. But I'm not actually sure how great this is. Ice ball, desert, and lava. I want to blow those up. I don't want to turn them into mineral planets. Alright, now I haven't picked it. I'm not sure, maybe I rolled back a little further than necessary. Yeah, like this lab's not finished yet. We were in the middle of rebuilding it, okay. Or of building it, I should say. I guess I still have to pick something. Maybe Trade League, just to like tide me over for money? I'm giving up on mass lensing if I do that. I think that's okay. I'm just trying to blow stuff up. And I have Slipstream Relay instead. Trade League is just a good way to get planets to be successful, and also you can produce more money that way. Like, if they're having trouble exporting, like, I don't know, these guys. Right now, they can't send their minerals anywhere. Eventually, maybe they'll go here, but for the moment, no. You're never going to become successful, are you? Or prosperous. You could become successful, though, if I just give you... Actually, with hyperdrive, you might even get all the way to being prosperous, now that I look at it. You could send goods to this arid planet or something. So what could I do with a trade league if I tried to build one, like, right now? Obviously, I'm, like, broke, so I couldn't. But is there any place that wants a trade league at the moment? Like a place where there's extra resources that I can't spend. Not really. Over here we have water. And that's it. Water and food. We could probably make some bots here by integrating this. And then... that would be kind of nice. Where's all my money going? Labs. Oh my god. I didn't realize they cost so much. Why are they costing 11? This one costs 11. This one costs 11. Oh, I have 4 of them. I forgot. I was still in the world where I only had 3, and I was like, how come it's 44 if this one only costs 11? It's because there's 4 of them. I mean, I can just take mass lensing. It's fairly harmless. And it might do some useful stuff, like help me connect things up eventually. But I need some money. I'm spending so much on labs that I'm going broke. So let's take a trade league, I guess. Even if it's going to be a while before it's ready. I just need like a level 2 or 3 tech to let me get to nanofabrication. Which would let me make these bots all happy and so on. Well, I guess if the next thing I'm going to do is scan, I might as well scan first. You're unhappy, but like I don't really care that much. I want to see what's going on up here, so I can maybe make these bots not make me sad. It's a remnant planet. Okay. See, still seems like a trade league is fine. And I guess maybe the next thing I should do is start blowing up planets. Those do both reach. That could be a candidate for... Does that reach? This does not, right? Yeah, not even close. This could be a candidate for a Forge World, except that it's the mineral world I want to use to feed the Forge World. Let's blow this up. And just try to find some trade league values somewhere. So I can, like, I don't have that many planets to explode. I'm running a bit dry here. You're never going to produce more output, right? Right. Can you not become prosperous for some reason? Oh, level 3+, I see. So you can become prosperous, it doesn't give you more output, that's fine. I guess we're still not going to use this desert for anything, right? I don't want to make it a Forge World, do I? Maybe I do. Minerals into Forge into food? Into people and people? That's not people. Like that? That desert does seem kind of useful as a candidate Forge World in the future. What would this primordial world do? Nothing really, but of course I don't know what else is going to be around. Labs don't always have an upkeep cost of 11, do they? Is this like, is it normally 8 and these count as planets or something? I gotta start making progress on this stuff. I'm at 0 import hubs. And you're already an import hub, right? Yeah. even without the goods. They're like not really producing enough money that I want to spend. You are. I should make you... Okay. Those are like my only 2 successful worlds, plus this one, I guess. But this one's clearly not very worthwhile to... Let's scan through here. If I had a way to make bots, I could... I mean, I can't reach, but with a slip relay, maybe I could. More science there. But I feel like what I need to do right now is just kind of spend some time not doing much, just producing a little bit more money somehow. Somehow. With trade leagues. And blowing up planets? Well... Actually... What about that? It solves this problem, gets me some more trade. I'd probably just blow up this arid planet. Gets me more trade and more science. Sure. Now, do we actually want... I think in the end game we're going to have mind control eventually, and so I'm not too worried about addressing these shortages. All they're doing is costing me happiness, which I have enough of for a while. And I can erase the happiness downfall later. Like, I want more minerals and stuff, but... I don't really care about their happiness for the moment. So just give me... Like, if I took hyperdrive, right? I could make these guys successful so that I could give them machine interfacing. You already have it, right? Yeah. So your total income is pretty cool. Yeah. You're producing 10% of all of my money, I guess. How many planets do I have? 29? So 3 times as much as the average planet. That's pretty cool. But not as much as I would have thought. My average planets are not all that great. So like I want some trade league stuff, you know? Like put one here, use up these minerals. Oh, here's a thought. And the thought is, yeah, I can fit a trade league in here. Watch. Oops. It's a little expensive. Trade hub, I'm sorry. Let's blow up this desert. I'm still not sure, like... This... Well, now that I have these robots figured out, this could be an actual mineral... I don't know, I'm just gonna, like, not worry about this stuff. Get out of here, desert. Or maybe this arid planet? It's not really near anything that wants to give it water, I think. There's a jungle. Actually, this would feed the arid planet, okay. I don't think I need another mineral world right here. Except that I want to make more minerals for these guys. I don't have much spare of anything that the primordial world would take, I don't think. Yeah, let's blow this up. And so my idea for this trade hub here is to give it some food. And also, I probably need to blow up more stuff, right? Yeah. Make this planet successful by giving it something to do over here. You know, it's kind of funny, but I don't feel like I need this Forge World. Nobody around here really wants anything that Forge Worlds make, except maybe some robots here, which are not that exciting. Nobody wants food in this area, so I think I don't need this. Also, I do have a lot of technology. We could go straight to hyperdrive, but I want to spend some time working on my income. That's what this is about. Yeah, this just like doesn't do anything, I think. Nobody needs goods, nobody needs chips, nobody needs bots in this area. Get out of here. Send them both, please? Why are you even asking? Where else could you send them? Interesting, I don't know. Okay. So this is now producing like 10 per turn and some happiness. Nice. And you guys, I still don't quite understand, like, measuring how much money we're making from this. I think we'll take hyperdrive next. I don't need the Forge Worlds immediately. Yeah. So what I wanted to do was this. Not allowed. Oh, I have to leave the tutorial? I also have to blow up another planet just to manage this link. Ugh. This whole cluster could get to be good eventually. I don't think I need more minerals here. Hopefully. Oh, right mouse. I was trying middle mouse. So you're now successful, which means... like right now you're making me 15. If I do this, you're making me 20. So that pays for itself in just 2 years. And you, I'd like to get this guy some water from somewhere. Is that achievable? Not really. It would be a very long link. I think eventually when you upgrade, when you reach like... ooh, that's a nice one. I wonder if I should have done that instead of... oh, wait, how much is hyper... how do I know what the upkeep on that is? Huh? Hypership upkeep. How do I know how much it's gonna cost? Oh, interesting. Hyperlanes seem to cost 20 no matter how far they go out of their limited range, unlike slip lanes, which cost more the further you send them, if we could send it that far. This would still cost 20. Are you ever gonna get more? You're not. Okay. Out of range. Yikes. It goes almost there, but not all the way, huh? It goes to like here. Maybe I could have put this closer. But, well, yeah, I'm not going to have anywhere else to send these goods. Can I back up all the way to there? I think I can. So, suppose I built my... No. My trade hub here. Okay, I haven't unlocked hyperdrive yet in this timeline. But this I can afford. So that would make everybody a bit happier. I'm now gonna have to remember what I decided to blow up. I didn't want this Forge World. And I made you integrate. And I blew up this mineral planet. You can't reach, can you? No. But we'll eventually get hypership range, probably, right? So right now you're producing 10, right? And if I do this... You became successful? Ah, you can't become prosperous, but you can become successful. That's right. Or, well, actually, all I would have to do is... ship you something from somewhere else via hyperlane, like this water to here, for example. And then you would become prosperous. So anyway, this is now generating 16 a month, or a year. I'm not sure if that's necessarily a great deal. It increases my total income by 6, I guess. And eventually we'll be able to get water there. And what's the last good it would need? Bots? To become truly excited? It's going to be a while before we can do this, but not super long, because we are getting a lot of science, right? Yeah, 52. So, okay, that's a long ways away. But that's what I have my sights set on. Being able to, like, actually connect all this stuff. And I just want to spend some time, like, getting more money. Ah, and we were also going to do this, right? Yeah. But I need more fodder, more explosions. You know what? I'm just not going to go down this far. Get out of here. There's more promising avenues to settle if I decided to do that. Okay. Cool. Now we're making 40 bucks a year again. And still getting a ton of science. Or a relatively large amount, anyway. Anywhere else I can do some cool Trade League shenanigans. Or Trade Hub shenanigans. I guess with a Hyper lane, I could put one here and send the bots in from here and the other stuff from these guys. Put it here. It's fine. Bring minerals in as well? Sure. Gonna have to blow up a planet to do that. We decided we're not going this way, so see you later. And we'll work on this, I think, in the next episode. I hope you guys enjoyed. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.